Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our 14th annual School of Business Visitation Day. My name is Wesley Taney, and I'm the Professor of Marketing here at the University of Rio Grande. Now, as you can tell, things are a little bit different this year since we're hosting the event remotely rather than having you come out and visit our beautiful campus. But we do have some exciting programming to share with you today. In just a few minutes, you'll be hearing from our President, Ryan Smith, as well as our admission staff later in the day. Later this morning, too, I'll be talking to you about our business programs. And this year's format will also allow you to hear about various other programs that are not related to business that we offer here at Rio Grande. But today is really all about you. In addition to hearing information about the University of Rio Grande, we'll also be airing the commercials that you created as part of our competition. And throughout the day, you'll also be able to interact with us through the Rio Grande AMA Twitter account, which is at Rio Grande AMA. And we encourage you to say hello or send us a message. We'll also have some trivia during the business part of our presentation as well. And we hope that you enjoy your virtual visit today. And now, here is our President, Ryan Smith, with a special message for you.
Hi guys, Ryan Smith, President of the University of Rio Grande Community College. I want to welcome you to the 2020 Business Visitation Day. I appreciate you participating. Last year I was able to judge, loved the creativity that I saw from each of you and the conversations we were able to have. I want to talk to you about a few exciting things happening here at Rio Grande before we get started. One is our new professional communications degree, which I think fits really well into what I saw last year and what you might want to think about going forward. It's a third art, a third English, and a third communications. And the whole idea is to do web design and market in the 21st century kind of ways. I think it's a great opportunity in the future for you looking for a job online and on websites and so on and so forth. So give that a look. We also have some exciting things on the extracurricular side. Last year we added wrestling, we added esports, which has been very popular. Next year we're looking at adding archery, men's volleyball, mountain biking, and even rugby. So we have a little bit of everything for everyone. So give us a look, come pay us a visit, and when you're deciding which area you want to go to school in, definitely consider Rio Grande because there are amazing things happening and I think you'd really love it. So enjoy your day, thank you for participating, and we'll see you soon.
It was great talking to you guys. I gotta go to volleyball.
Alright, I gotta go fish.
I need to go back to my dorm.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go fishing too.
Hey guys, y'all know where the library might be?
Yeah, if you go that way and turn to the right, it's that big, tall, 3-story building.
Sounds good to me, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Alrighty.
I can't believe we get scholarships, Chris.
I know, free money to fish. And I mean, like, we get to go to Tennessee for a bass fishing tournament. This is great.
Hey guys, I mean, you wouldn't believe this, but I've been looking for the library for like the last 7 hours, and I about like walked into this lake here. Where's the library?
I mean, see, if you just go that way, turn to the right, it's that big 3-story building. That's the library.
Well, I'll try it again, I guess.
Alright, sounds good. No problem, man.
Yeah.
Where's the library?
That way to the right.
Well, let's be right this time. Alright, I know this is your dorm, but where is the library? I can't take it.
That way to the right.
Yeah. See, I found the library. If you want to experience tradition and excellence, come to Rio Grande.
Hey man, where's the red zone?
Guys, come here. Everyone is? There's college scouts in the building.
From where?
Rio Grande.
Okay.
Don't mess it up.
Nice to meet you. We're scouts at Rio Grande University, and we came to see what you guys can do.
All right.
Oh, yeah. We're seeing with you guys. You're tall, athletic. We're really considering you.
All right. Thanks for coming out and watching us play. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for choosing the University of Rio Grande. Any idea what you guys want to do?
I've been wanting to go to college for basketball and business.
Well, we have both of those programs. What about you?
I've been wanting to go to college for basketball and music.
All right, well, we also have this. Thank you, guys. See you next year.
Thank you.
The University of Rio Grande not only offers basketball scholarships, but also business, education, theater and music programs, and they have a wonderful volleyball team.
One of the kids never go outside anymore. What are you doing?
Coding a web page.
What? No, you're not. Hey,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
playing CAD.
No, you're not. Both of you, stand up. We're going outside. Hey, kid, catch. Why does kids like tech so much?
I'm the tech fairy. I'll solve your tech problems.
Why does kids like tech so much?
I don't know, but you can learn at Rio Grande College by Fizz.
I graduated from Rio Grande College with Business Foundation and Informational Technology.
Hello, my name is Katie Bostic, and I'm an admissions rep here at the University of Rio Grande. I cover the eastern side of Ohio and Pennsylvania. I am from Geiger County. Today I'm going to talk to you about majors and programs that we have here. We have 70 different majors and programs that you can participate in. Those include certificates, associate degrees, bachelor's degrees, and a master's program that we have. Some of our top programs are nursing and our allied health programs, our education, and our sports and exercise science. Our allied health and nursing programs have an additional application and requirements, and you can find all of this information on our website at rio.edu/academics.
Hi, my name is Corey Harris. I'm an admissions representative here at the University of Rio Grande. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. My territory is the western third of Ohio as well as Kentucky. I'm here to talk to you today about athletics here at the University of Rio Grande. We have 20 different sports teams here, as well as our varsity and reserve teams. We actually this fall just added esports, and next fall of 2021 we will be adding men's volleyball as well as men and women's rugby. We fall under the NAIA as well as the River States Conference. We travel to 5 different states alone just within our conference: Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Indiana, and Kentucky. In order to be eligible for the NAIA, you have to meet 2 out of the 3 requirements. You have to have at least a 2.0 GPA, at least an 18 on the ACT, as well as be in the top 50th percentile of your class.
Hi, my name is Emily Thomas, Senior Admissions Representative at the University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College. I'm here to talk to you today about our application process. It's a very simple process. The only thing we're going to need to get you accepted is the completed application, which can be found at rio.edu/apply, and your high school transcript. And if you are interested in applying to one of our competitive programs such as nursing, respiratory therapy, radiology, or diagnostic medical sonography, you will need to complete a supplemental application as well as the general application. Again, the only things we need to get you accepted are the completed application and your high school transcript.
Hello, I'm Brandon Bias. I'm an admissions representative here at the University of Rio Grande. I also serve as athletic liaison, which is a position between admissions and athletics. I am from Boone County, West Virginia. My territory is Central Ohio and all of West Virginia. I'm here to talk to you about financial aid. Hopefully most of you have already started on your FAFSA, but if not, you could have started on that October 1st, so you need to get on that. Each school will have a code. Our code is 003116. So when you start filling out the FAFSA, please include the University of Rio Grande. Once again, that code is 003116. Also, please look into scholarship opportunities at the University of Rio Grande, which can be found on our school website under scholarships in the financial aid section. If you have any other questions, please contact financial aid or admissions so that we may help you.
My name is Kevin Lyles, and I'm one of the art professors here at the University of Rio Grande. I was just mixing up some glaze tests for some of the projects that we're doing in class. We have great facilities here, and the students can major in all kinds of things that are related to art. A student might want to become a graphic designer. We have students who are getting their teacher licensure so that they can teach in the high schools. We have students who are becoming art therapists, and they get a degree in pre-art therapy. And then we have plenty of students who are just studio artists, and they often go on to grad school and have professional careers in art. We also have a fantastic visiting artist program and a gallery. In fact, our gallery system, our students are required to have a show when they graduate in their senior year. Also, during the normal year, we generally do a lot of traveling, but because of COVID, we haven't done that this year. But usually we go to New York City for a week in the fall. And so we have a great department here, and our students are employed all over the country in the arts. And so if you're interested, drop me a line at kliles@rio.edu. Thanks, and have a great day.
What's going on, Morgan?
Trying to decide what college to go to.
You should go to Rio. We have the original Bob Evans farm.
We also have a really good soccer team that's been to the national championship a few times.
We have the cheapest tuition for the first 2 years.
We have a really good gaming esports team. We're getting ready to head to the Red Zone. You should come.
Hey guys, this is Morgan. She's thinking about coming to Rio.
Who's winning?
I am.
Nice.
How are you so good?
Well, Rio Grande offers me a top-notch studio where I can practice and hone my skills. Oh, you're right, son. Dang it, dude. Hey, good game. Psych. You're bad.
Dang, dude,
get out of here.
Piece of paper.
And that's why you should go to Rio.
Here at Rio Grande Community College, we offer 120 different programs and degrees. So here's a couple of the programs Rio Grande has to offer their future students. Rio has information technology, programming, and software development, where we students have the opportunity to learn in the area of designing, developing, testing, documenting, implementing, and maintaining computer systems and software. And if you're interested in marketing, the Emerson E. Evans School of Business is a student self-centered business school dedicated to opening learning opportunities for students in leadership, collaboration, and business management. This helps students develop partnerships with business owners and leaders to explore business operations and opportunities. And for you athletes who enjoy playing sports, should look into the sports program at Rio and become a Red Storm. There's baseball, basketball, bowling, softball, volleyball, cross country, and lots others. Rio Grande has an amazing academics program and a great sports program, and we would love for you to become a future Red Storm.
I wonder what I'm going to do with my life.
I wish I could do something in accounting.
You guys.
But better.
Because we went to Rio Grande.
And what's so great about Rio Grande? We're here to tell you to make the decision to go earlier than we did.
Rio Grande, we have multiple things for people to do with their lives.
For example, accounting, career technical licensure, and healthcare and administration, among other things. Interested.
There's many graduate and undergraduate programs and degrees.
Too many to list here.
Oh, so you're interested? Why don't you try to find something you'd like to do? You're interested, alright.
Thanks, future selves.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Wells Mullins, the Director of the Diagnostic Medical Sonography Program here at the University of Rio Grande. The Diagnostic Medical Sonography Program is comprised of 3 different degree options. We have an associate degree in cardiovascular sonography, an associate degree in general sonography, and students can also earn their bachelor's degree in sonography, where they will perform both cardiovascular and general ultrasound studies. The minimum requirements to apply to this program include 1 year of high school biology, chemistry, and algebra, or the college equivalent. Students are also required to have an ACT composite score of at least 20. If you would like to learn more about the opportunities in the Diagnostic Medical Sonography program here at the University of Rio Grande, please contact me at swmullins@rio.edu, or you can call me at 740-245-7139.
Hello, I'm Keith Saunders, co-chair of Business and Engineering Technologies here at Rio Grande. Within engineering technologies, we have areas that are information technology networking, which focuses upon hardware and software, both a blend of that, and also 4 programming classes that are in the computer science area. The 2-year IT networking degree can be combined into our 2+2 computer science bachelor's degree also. There are certifications that are available within the IT networking degree as well. We also offer a 2-year degree and a certificate in welding. A nice welding shop over here that's half Miller, half Lincoln, good ventilation system. Courses are taught by a certified weld inspector, Levi Stumbo. He's also a certified welder. We cover all the processes. We have all process machines. Stick, MIG, and TIG are covered in those, as well as a weld test inspection course. We also offer industrial automation and maintenance, which focuses on technicians working on the automated equipment in manufacturing facilities such as Kenworth Truck, Bellisio Foods, General Mills, maybe GKN and Gallipolis, Toyota. All of our local manufacturers have automated equipment in there that needs maintained. We focus on Fanuc robotics such as this one and Allen Bradley programmable controllers. We also offer a 4-year degree in industrial technology, which can take any of our 2-year degrees and turn it into a 4-year degree for you.
Every journey begins somewhere. Why not start your journey here at Rio Grande? During your time on campus, residential life is a unique opportunity for personal growth, development, new friendships, and great experiences. The residents of Gallia, Jackson, Meigs, and Benton County get a great deal on education. Community college rates allow students to attend for a fraction of what other colleges cost. Rio Grande has many student activities, including over a dozen different sports to watch or play. In addition, there's also an arcade room and a bookstore for students to get what they need. Rio Grande is everything you need, especially when it comes to affordable tuition, great residential life, and many activities for you to do around campus.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Shawnee! You suck, Shawnee! What's your name? Rio Grande! You suck, Rio Grande! You suck! You suck! You know what I did last year? You better not bring our soccer team into this. You know what I did? You better not. You see that field over there? Oh! I beat your soccer team on that field.
The first 2 years at Rio Grande is community college tuition, and their soccer team's pretty good.
This is Boomer, and we're watching one of his most fond memories, the day he graduated from Rio Grande University. A couple months later, and Boomer has used his degree to secure his dream job. How you feeling, champ? Eventually, all this hard work is gonna pay off. Speaking of, his first check. Now Boomer is counting racks, and it all started with his degree from Rio Grande University.
Rio Grande offers many educational benefits for incoming students, but they can also offer you much more than that. They can offer you the tools to succeed in life and in your future career. One of these great things that Rio Grande can offer you is their gym. They have amazing athletic facilities for you to go work out in and get yourself better. But even more than that, they offer you long life-lasting friendships. If you're interested, apply today and take their virtual tour online on their website.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Wells Mullins, the chair of the School of Allied Health and Exercise Studies here at the University of Rio Grande. Are you interested in a career in healthcare? Here at RIO, we have many options for students to pursue a career in healthcare, including diagnostic medical sonography, both general and cardiovascular concentrations, radiologic technology, also known as X-ray or rad tech, respiratory therapy, medical billing and coding, and sports and exercise. If you are interested in any of these degree options and would like additional information, you can contact us at the School of Allied Health at 740-245-7301. Additional information is also available on the website at rio.edu.
Hello, I'm Keith Saunders with School of Business and Engineering Technologies. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our Industrial Automation Maintenance Program, which turns out maintenance technicians for all of our local manufacturers in the area, such as Kenworth, Blicio, General Mills, program controllers, variable frequency drive, robotics are some of the things that we focus on in this degree. We've recently changed the program so that all of the technical courses can be taken within the first year. They're focus courses that happen in short 8-week sections. This allows the graduate more flexibility in maybe taking a job and finishing the actual degree requirements online during the next year, or they could stretch that out to a little bit longer time if they wanted to. We like to focus upon real-world pieces of equipment, such as this FANUC LR-Mate 200 ID 4S robot. Kenworth Truck is installing a brand new paint shop that's just completely full of FANUC robots. All of the local manufacturers in the area, FANUC robot is the brand that they will use. Program controllers we use are Allen Bradley Compact Logics. We have PowerFlex 525 drives. We have Allen Bradley panel views for our HMI or human machine interfaces. We also use Studio 5000 software, connected components, and Factory Talk View automation software packages to set up our program controllers and talk back and forth. All Ethernet-based communications are used in our program controller classes.
Hello, I'm Colin Little. I'm here for a 4-year industrial technology program. The first 2 years of which are for an industrial automation program. And I will be demonstrating a simple pick-and-place program that I taught FANUC Robot during my FANUC Robot class.
Spare change. I could give you this, or you could go to the University of Rio Grande with me and change your whole life. Let's go. Our last student here at the University of Rio Grande, graduating from mobile applications, James Flynn.
Kids, do you want to go to college in the middle of nowhere with absolutely nothing to do?
I just want to go to Yale. Yeah, I don't want to do anything.
Well, then Rio Grande is perfect for you.
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck with smart people.
Good news, Mason. Rio Grande is perfect for you.
Rio Grande is perfect for me.
This is just a joke.
Rio Grande is an affordable college.
And it's close to home.
It also offers many programs such as agriculture through welding.
Reasons why you should join University of Rio Grande. They have high quality educations, private and public, and they have many programs to join. Why you should choose Rio over any other college. They're very small and diverse, so it's easy to meet new people, and it's not that hard to get used to. They also have many programs like education, nursing, business. They're very high quality programs, and many students graduate each year with a job. There are also many clubs and other things to do, like bass fish, esports, or be in a fraternity. Once you come in Rio, you'll never regret it one bit. Apply now at rio.edu.
College selection is a very important decision. There are plenty of options that can be overwhelming to some. The University of Rio Grande is a school that you can select with confidence. Rio Grande is a beautiful university with a gorgeous landscape. It covers over 120 programs in business, art, science, and health, along with simple classrooms and a stellar library. For the athletic student, Rio has over 10 different sports to indulge in, like basketball and soccer, and it's home to many athletic achievements. Rio Grande is the choice for you, so come on down, your future awaits.
Hello everyone, Wesley Taney here again, and I'd like to take a few moments just to talk to you about the field of business, and in particular the Emerson E. Evans School of Business here at Rio Grande. Now, throughout this presentation, I'm going to talk a little bit about business and the various programs and degree offerings that we have, but I'm also going to play a little bit of trivia games with you as well. So, keep in mind, I'm going to ask you some trivia questions, and I want you to tweet your response to @RioGrandeAMA. And when you tweet your response, I'll send a prize to your school for the first correct response that I receive. But I also want you to include your name and your high school so I know who gets the prize and exactly where it is going. So keep that in mind. I'll introduce these questions throughout the presentation. But when it comes to business, did you know that business is one of the most popular majors in the United States right now? In fact, in 2019, they did a survey of the top most popular majors, and they found that 8 of the top 12 were business or business-related fields. A very popular, in fact, business administration was the second most popular major, and the average earnings for that degree, $101,000. Now again, keep in mind that can vary based on where you're located and what your actual job is. But it goes without saying that business is a very popular major. And one of the things that initially drew me to business when I was looking at colleges was just how diverse business really is. And so when you really think about business, it touches every aspect of our lives. Maybe that you really love art. Well, if that's the case, well, you could always own your own art gallery. You could plan an art show. Those would take business degrees. Maybe you want to be an art retailer and sell art. Maybe you like music. Well, you could run a concert venue. You could become an agent and kind of manage a band. If you like sports, you could work in the front office of a sports team, doing their marketing and figuring out what bobbleheads you want to sell or give away at the next home game. Well, no matter what your interest is, business probably can be fine-tuned into that particular area. And that's one of the things that's so great about business, and it's one of the reasons why it's so popular. Now, our first trivia question, so get ready to tweet @RioGrandeAMA, and remember to include your name and your high school. Our first trivia question is, what was the first product that was ever advertised on TV? Don't have to give me the brand, just tell me the first product type ever advertised on television. So go ahead and try to guess what that might be, and go ahead and send that tweet out right now. But one of the things that we love about business, especially here at Rio Grande, is we have a wide variety of fields of interest that you might want to pursue. Now, every student who goes into business at Rio Grande is pursuing a business management major. And the business management major is great because, again, it trains you, it gives you the skills that you need to work with people. And so when we talk about how do we motivate people, what's the best way to do that? How do we lead people? How do we create a business plan? How do we organize our business? All of those are the basic skills that you would cover in your management classes. And in fact, if you go on, you can get an associate's degree, which if you're not familiar what that is, it means a 2-year degree, and that is done through the community college. Or you can go for a bachelor's degree, which is a 4-year degree. And that, of course, starts you at community college, and then the last 2 years, you're a part of the University of Rio Grande. And so, in those latter years, we take classes like human resources. How do you hire people? How do you fire people? How do you create a benefits package for particular employees? Those are the things you would cover in HR. We have classes like operations, in which you're trying to figure out how do things work on the floor, when you're trying to plan and get work orders and all of those kinds of things. And so management is a very broad topic. But also, you can pursue, if you're going for 2 years, a certificate. If you're going for 4 years, a minor. And we have a wide variety of fields available through certificates and minors. One that we have is accounting. And I'm sure you're somewhat familiar with accounting. But accounting deals a lot with math. And for some people, that's an exciting thing. For some people, that's kind of a scary thing. After all, there are 3 types of accountants. Those who can count and those who can't. And think about it for a moment. The thing of it is, though, with accounting, some people may not enjoy the math aspect of it, but it's a very attractive field because businesses are always looking for accountants. If you've ever maybe thumbed through your parents' taxes or all of those regulations, there's a lot. And businesses are always looking for people who understand those policies and procedures. They understand how to account for inventory and accounts receivable and all of those things. And so if you decide to go into accounting, it's a very profitable area to go into. And in fact, you can even take a few extra classes and then sit for your CPA exam, Certified Public Accountant. And then you're able to open up your own practice. And that's what we see with a lot of the people who probably prepare your taxes or your parents' taxes. They are CPAs. Now, trivia question number 2 that I want to ask you. Number 2, what is the most popular social media platform as of 2020? So not too tricky of a question. But go ahead and tweet that at Rio Grande AMA. And again, we'll send a prize to the first person who correctly identifies the social media site that is the most popular. Again, name and the name of your school as well. The next certificate or minor that we want to talk about is information technology, which deals a lot with computers. And of course, computers are a way of life today. Where would we be without our computers or our phones? And if you want to go into IT, it deals with things like databases. And we have a class here at Rio Grande dedicated to database management. Databases, when you buy something from a company, your name goes in there. That's how they know your birthday. It's how they know that you're an Ohio State fan. All of that goes into their database. It's how they know when to offer you certain products. They know if you are engaged to start selling you all kinds of wedding stuff. They know if you're single to start sending you commercials for farmersonly.com or Tinder. They're very aware of these things because they have you in a database. And of course we think about websites, and that's a part of information technology, designing websites. We think about social media, and of course Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram and all of those social media platforms, it's IT. And then of course there are the apps. And we all loved apps before, but especially in the pandemic, apps have become even more important. And we think about how many times we place orders through apps. Well, it's people in information technology that develop those apps. And so information technology is a very, very growing field. It's an important one. We see things like network administrators. We see individuals working in the clouds, securing your information. That's IT. As IT continues to develop and expand, the job opportunities do as well. Trivia question number 3. What popular company's name comes from the Greek goddess of victory? So again, if you want to tweet at Rio Grande AMA, let me know the response to that with your name and your high school. So again, this company's name comes from the Greek goddess of victory. And I know you've heard of this company before. And that leads us to marketing, the field that is near and dear to my heart. And when it comes to marketing, we always think of marketing as being sales, and we start to think back on selling cookies and Girl Scouts or selling Boy Scout popcorn or magazines in high school, and we think, well, I don't want to do that. But marketing is so much more. Marketing is things like advertising. You think about your favorite commercials that are out right now. For the best car insurance, rates online, go to and save some time. Now, you probably finished that. Like a Good Neighbor is there. we don't try to memorize these commercials, they just pop in our heads. And we play in our marketing classes games about drawing logos and coming up with these slogans. You know, how much could I save by switching to Geico? They just bury into our heads and we just can't get them out. That's advertising. We think about the promotion aspect of it with coupons and rebates and product placement in movies. We think about things like the store and how they organize the store. You know, how does Panera create a certain atmosphere? How does Starbucks build a brand? You know, why is the milk in the back of the store all the time? Well, it's because that's drawing you deeper into the store. If you have to make a late night milk run, now you got to walk by everything else. That is done on purpose. The bakery is in the front of the store. You start smelling that bread and it smells delicious and now you're hungry and so you're going to buy more groceries. The fact that shopping carts have gotten bigger in the last few years because we feel weird pushing a cart with 2 items in it. We want to fill it up. So when we look at this is part of marketing. How do you lay out the store? What kind of colors do you put in the store? Now, maybe you've heard me talk about marketing before, and if so, this will be an easy question for you. Our next trivia question is, what 2 colors are scientifically proven to make you hungry? So tweet at Rio Grande AMA the response to what 2 colors make you hungry. Again, include your name and your high school so I know where to send the door prize. Companies know these things. They research all of this stuff. Blue is seen as a trustworthy color. That's why your banks, that's why your cars, that's why your financial institutions, your insurance companies, a lot of them use blue because it's seen as reliable. Just things like that are marketing. Marketing research, designing surveys, observation, you know, the little scanners that you use to buy your products in the store. They do that on purpose because a lot of times they have GPS in those, and that way they can track where you are in the store, how long you spend down each aisle. It's a great tool for tracking people, as creepy as that sounds. So, why choose Rio? You know, what does Rio Grande School of Business have to offer? Well, one of the things that I love about Rio, and I've been here almost, over 15 years now, is the small class sizes. And you probably hear that a lot, and maybe it doesn't really mean much to you just when you hear it so often, but you know, I went to school at Meigs High School, so I'm local, and our classes were about 20 to 25 students. Now, when I went to college, my first class at college had about 400 students in it. It was an auditorium, professor didn't know me, didn't know my name. If I fell a little bit behind, tough. There was another hundreds of students in that class. But here at Rio Grande, the classes I teach, the largest ones are usually about 30 students. And so I get to know the students. In fact, my upper levels are usually about 10 to 15 students. I get to know their names. I get to know their backgrounds. I get to know them as people. They're not just numbers on a page. And I love that. I know what's going on in their lives. Unfortunately for them, they probably know what's going on in my life. But we're able to build those connections. And I think about students who graduated a decade ago that I still hear from. It's wonderful, and it's a great way to learn when you know your professor and when the professor knows you. And you can probably relate to that with your high school teachers who get to know you as people and not just names or numbers on a page. Something else that we love here about Rio Grande is the fact that we do offer online classes. So especially in the pandemic when people are a little bit uncertain about getting together in groups, our associate's degree is available online, so you can take those classes from the comfort of your own home. But we also have several student organizations that are here on campus. For one, we have VITA, and that's more closely tied to accounting, but it's open to all majors. And VITA is actually organized around the idea of students taking training and then doing people's taxes for them. So you're actually getting experience and practice at doing people's real taxes, which looks great on a resume, and it's a great experience if you're looking to go into the field of accounting. We also have the student group that I'm the advisor for, the American Marketing Association, the AMA, which that's who you're tweeting today. And the AMA is a group that's available to all majors. It's not just marketers. But we look to give students more experience in the business world. For example, we might go to Columbus for various luncheons. One of my favorite ones is every February they host the Super Bowl ad review, where we go up there and we listen to advertising executives talk about the commercials. Which ones worked, which ones didn't, which ones were terrible, which ones were excellent. And they give us their view. We've had speakers from the Cleveland Browns talk up there before as well, which was very interesting, especially if you're a Browns fan. Unfortunately, I myself am a Bengals fan, which has its own issues. But we also go to the International Collegiate Conference in New Orleans, Louisiana. And we're able to go down there for a few days. We get to tour the city, do some fun things. We always go to the aquarium, Mardi Gras World, where they have the exhibits are stored and all of that. That's a great opportunity for the students. But we also listen to speakers within the field of marketing. And if that doesn't sound too exciting to you, some of the speakers have been the Miami Heat marketing rep. He came in and spoke about how they attracted LeBron James to go to the team years ago, how they marketed the team to Chris Bosh and got Dwayne Wade to re-sign. Those are just a few of the speakers, and the great thing is they have so many speakers, you get to listen to ones that are interesting to you. So if you're really not interested in a certain topic, well, there's about 4 other ones going on at the same time, so you can just attend that one. And the AMA, we also do some things on campus. We do some community service events. It's just a great opportunity. I still hear from a lot of my students from 15 years ago who were a part of the AMA. It's just been a wonderful experience, just getting students out and about. And there's also the student trip that seniors take to New York City, the strategic management class, Roger Watson's course. They do a business simulation throughout the year, and then when they are about to wrap that up, they take a trip to New York. They go to Manhattan, and they get to tour the stock exchange. They're out there dining with executives from companies like Goldman Sachs. And so it's a good opportunity to kind of expand the horizons and get that experience in a place like Manhattan that many students have never traveled to before. And they can make those connections and kind of meet people and maybe lead to a job down the road. It's just a wonderful atmosphere here at Rio Grande to take these classes with friends, with professors and faculty who care, and staff that are really interested in you as individuals. And we get to expand our horizons through these student groups like VITA, like the AMA, as well as the trips that we take outside of the region. And so I hope when you're looking at college majors, you will consider business, and you'll especially give a long look here at the University of Rio Grande. And so if you want to come out and sit in one of my classes sometime, you're more than welcome to. Admissions can coordinate that, or just come and actually tour the campus. Of course, we weren't able to host a visitation day on campus this year. But we hope that you'll be able to come out and see us and experience us soon. And I hope to see you then.
Hi, I'm Roger Watson. I teach in the School of Business at the University of Rio Grande, and specifically, I teach in the banking program. And I'd like to take a couple of moments and tell you about the banking program. We have some exciting things that are going on there. I was a banker, spent a number of years in commercial banking, and have owned businesses in addition to teaching. So what we've done is we've created an online banking program that involves 5 classes. The 5 classes are Principles of Banking, which is an overview of banking in general. We also have a class on Money in Banking, which deals with one of our favorite subjects of money, but also deals with banking within the environment of the economy. So there's some economics that go on in that. And of course, lending is a big part of banking, so we have 2 classes in lending. First of all, consumer lending, which involves obviously everything from car loans to personal loans and credit cards, and also commercial banking. Commercial banking involves the more complex types of loans for businesses and the such. We also finally have a class on bank law and regulation. In order to protect consumers and preserve the banking industry, there are obviously a number of laws and regulations that we discuss in those classes. Now, the format of these classes is unique. We developed them entirely online and asynchronous, which means that you get to take it at your own pace. We also have these classes condensed into an 8-week format. So, for example, you would take the first class for 8 weeks and then take the second class for the second 8 weeks of the semester. And what that allows is it's possible to actually complete all 5 courses in a year. So what happens is that your assignments are due weekly. You pace yourself within that week on an asynchronous format. Now, the results of taking the classes can mean 2 different things. If you're an undergraduate student, it means that you can actually achieve a minor in banking. If you're a non-traditional student, it means that you can obtain a certificate upon successful completion of all 5 classes. And you say, well, who's this program geared to? It's actually designed for a variety of types of students. First of all, for undergraduates who just have an interest in banking. Money is sometimes one of our favorite subjects, and so to know more about it, I think is very important. But we also have it for undergraduates who would like to obtain a minor that they can use to help them in the job market when they graduate. It is also geared to existing bankers, employees at banks who want to further their career and to display to the financial institution that they have an interest in growing within their career. And finally, it's geared to non-traditional students who are working a job and maybe feel like they're on a dead end and would like to be able to gain some skills in the financial services industry. What are the prospects for the job market, you might ask? And if you think about it, and I am from southeastern Ohio, so I think I can speak on this one. If you think about it, the majority of the jobs that we see that are available in southeastern Ohio are either in the healthcare industry or they're in the financial services industry. And so banks, credit unions, and other financial institutions are always seeking prospective employees. And to be able to go to those financial institutions and on your application indicate that you actually have had some banking classes, well, that clearly gives you a heads up to get hired during the time period that you're seeking a job. You might have additional questions about the banking program, and if you do, don't hesitate to contact me. You can reach me at rwatson, W-A-T-S-O-N, at rio.edu, and I will be more than happy to provide you additional information or answer any questions that you might have. I appreciate you taking some time to watch this video, and best wishes to you as you make a lot of decisions coming up about your academic career and about the choices that you'll make, and we hope you'll include RIO in your plans.
Man, I wish I could be one of the greats.
You can.
I can?
You can go to the school called Rio Green.
I can?
Yeah.
How do I sign up?
Go to your guidance counselor and sign up. And here you can sign up for Rio Green with our guidance counselor.
Can I sign up for Rio Green?
Yes, you can. You can sign up for Rio Green right here.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you gonna go to Rio Grande?
No, I'm gonna go to Ohio State.
Why?
Because they have a great business school.
No.
Tell us the real reason why.
Ohio State has a great business school.
I said the real reason why.
Hey, watch my coffee, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was really uncomfortable. Anyways, tell us why.
Because I want to be in the business industry.
Oh, he wants business, does he?
So, what do you want to do in life? I want to go to a school with good business so I can be the best businessman.
Well, you want to play any sports?
Yeah, I want to play baseball.
Baseball. Well, listen here, man. I think Rio Grande has baseball.
Sounds really
and
good.
business. So I think you can do that.
I think I might go to Rio Grande now.
There you go.
Hey, where were you, man?
I
You've
had
been
this-
looking all over.
I had this craziest dream where I got kidnapped, and then I was interrogated, and they convinced me to go to Rio Grande University.
Wow, that's great. What did they talk about?
They talked about how they had such a great sports program and such a great business program.
Okay, well, that sounds great.
Here's my college form right here. I'm gonna
Okay.
sign it.
Hi, I'm Brenda Sharp, and this is my friend Patty Schaefer.
Hi, I'm Professor Schaefer here at the University of Rio Grande, and I teach accounting here. And I just want to say that when a student has completed their degree here, they start looking and thinking about a job and where they want to go. Do they want to stay here? Do they want to go to New York, or do they want to go to California? Or do they even want to work internationally? Accounting field is great because it can take you all those places. There are jobs right here. I mean, you can go to work in the accounting department at General Mills, at Kenworth. You can go down to the courthouse. They have an accounting department there. Here, even at Rio Grande, they have an accounting department. You can go and you can work at Menards. There are all kinds of positions. We need accountants. We need accountants really, really bad, and the jobs pay well. I'm going to let Professor Sharp talk to you some more about the specific jobs.
Okay. There currently is a high demand for accounting degrees. The Indeed.com currently has over 15,000 accounting positions posted. These range from widespread, far-flung places. You could go to work for the CIA, the Army, the Navy, the Department of Defense. There are postings in California, Florida, North Carolina with CPA firms. You can go pretty much anywhere with this you want. You could even go to one of the big four accounting firms and work internationally. But I'm going to give you a couple of examples of jobs you could do if you wanted to stay right here. There are several remote accounting positions available. Those typically run from $20 to $40 an hour. There is a remote tax preparer position posted, and that one pays $100,000 a year. There are postings right now for a CPA firm in Jackson is looking for an accountant at $42,500 a year. There is a position in Nelsonville for an accounts payable specialist. They will start at $34,000 to $38,000 a year depending on what your experience is. iHire.com currently has 234 accounting jobs within 75 miles of here. 70 of those are entry-level positions. The pay for accountants, I've talked to you about the demand, so let's talk about the pay. Currently, the median annual salary for an accountant is $26,000 a year, higher than the U.S. national average. And so we really look forward to seeing you here at the University of Rio Grande.
I look forward to seeing you. Have a good day.
Hello, it's a great time to be a nurse, and the University of Rio Grande nurses are excellent. I'm Bonnie Allen Smith, and I'm the Nursing Program Director here at the University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College. Nurses are in great demand across our nation and around the world. They work in hospitals, they work in clinics, they work in nursing homes, they do home care, and we can choose lots of different areas in which we can specialize to deliver outstanding patient care that helps our patients to get better. It's my privilege to be a nurse. I've been a nurse since 1979, and here at the University of Rio Grande we offer both an associate degree nursing program and an RN to BSN program. So in 3 short years, you can become a registered nurse. Nurses, according to the U.S. labor statistics, will actually have more than 10% growth in job opportunities to choose from. The average nurse makes $73,000 depending upon the shift location, and they also would make about $35 to $40 an hour depending upon where they choose to work. Our 2-year program starts in the fall of each year. Students are able to take an entrance exam, which really is just a test that enables you to show your mastery of some basic mathematical skills, science, how the blood circulates through the heart, and also some English and reading comprehension skills. Once you have completed your entrance exam and you're selected to enter the program, then you're going to arrive on campus at the University of Rio Grande. We have a skills lab like what I'm standing in here today for you to practice your fundamental skills during the entire program. Nursing 1 is an opportunity for students to work in the hospital setting, and you're going to be learning some basic fundamental skills. You'll learn how to take a blood pressure, you'll learn how to ambulate your patients, how to safely move them from place to place, and how to communicate better with all of your patients. In Nursing 2, during the spring semester, you'll actually be working in a nursing facility that offers both a hospital-based setting as well as an obstetric mother-baby unit. And you'll actually have an opportunity, we hope, to see a baby born. If you're unable to see a baby born, we make sure that every student gets the opportunity to see a live birth in our simulation center here on campus. We have a high-fidelity mannequin that actually delivers babies based on programming that we do here at the university. During Nursing 3, which is in the summer, you're back in the hospital working with acute care patients. And then Nursing 4 is a very busy semester. And in that semester, you're working both in a behavioral mental health unit with your patients and well as in a hospital with more complex patients who have the need for acute care services. Your final semester, you're working the schedule of a registered nurse. You're actually paired with that registered nurse's schedule, and the nurse serves as a preceptor, and you are learning and doing at the same time. It's a wonderful opportunity to actually have the experience that a registered nurse would have once they are eligible for their NCLEX RN, and it prepares you for those clinical judgment and critical thinking skills that we will be tested on during the exam. One of the things that students like the most about the RIO program is the opportunity to have these wonderful clinical experiences. All of our clinical sites are within an 80-mile radius of the University of Rio Grande, so we have students who spend at least one day a week at their clinical site, maybe at Holzer in Gallipolis, Holzer in Jackson, Adena in Chillicothe, Southern Ohio Medical Center in Portsmouth, St. Mary's Hospital in Huntington, Cabell Huntington Hospital, Charleston Area Medical Center, Pleasant Valley Hospital, Lakin Hospital, O'Blennis Memorial Hospital, Appalachian Behavioral Health, Marietta Memorial Health, Camden Clark, or Adena Regional Medical Center in Chillicothe. So we have a large array of clinical sites for you to experience all that nursing has to offer. Once you have completed your 2 years of study, you'll be eligible to sit for your NCLEX RN, which is the licensure exam given to registered nurses. Upon completion of that exam, you will already be in your RN to BSN program, which most of our employers are asking that nurses continue their education and have their RN BSN within 3 to 5 years of employment. We've taken our online program to great heights by allowing students to experience each of their courses for an 8-week period of time. So that means that every semester the coursework is divided into session 1 and session 2, and you're able to take courses like Concepts of Professional Nursing, Advanced Health Assessment, Nursing Research, Nursing Leadership, Transcultural Nursing, Healthcare Ethics, Nursing Informatics, and Community Health Nursing to round out your nursing degree and make you eligible for a nurse leadership role in a hospital or clinic setting. We look forward to talking with you more about the program. Feel free to contact me at the university. My email is basmith@rio.edu, and I look forward to talking with you soon.
Before we announce our winners, we'd like to acknowledge all of you students and teachers who participated in this rather strange Business Visitation Day. So let's hear it for you and for your teachers who helped make this day possible. And we'd also like to thank the Rio Grande faculty and administrators who watched your videos and selected our winners, as well as Mike Thompson for all of his work in creating and producing the broadcast that you have seen here today. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the announcement of our winners. Our 5th place team will receive some beautiful Rio Grande Christmas ornaments just in time for the holiday season. And that team is our 5th place winners from Vinton County High School, the Boomers. Our 4th place team will receive these awesome drawstring backpacks. Those will be sent to you at your school. And our 4th place team then is from Green High School, Green Team 1. As we move along, our 3rd place team will receive these really awesome Rio Grande t-shirts you see here. We'll get your sizes so that way everybody gets one that fits. And that team is the team called the Stolen Names from Vinton County High School. Well, we're getting closer to the top team. Our 2nd place team will also be receiving t-shirts. We'll get these beautiful Rio Grande Red Storm shirts. And that team is the Oak Hill Frogs. And here it is, our top winner as chosen by our panel of judges. Each member of the team will receive one of these Rio Grande sweatshirts. And of course, there will also be a plaque that will be made and sent to your school that you can keep to commemorate your victory. And so the winning team, all the way from Oak Hill, is Oaks number 1. And this is especially a great day for Oak Hill because this is the first time Oak Hill has taken our Grand Champion Award. So congratulations, you did a great, great job. And so again, on behalf of the University of Rio Grande, our faculty, our staff, and the Emerson E. Evans School of Business, I would like to thank you for participating in our Business Visitation Day. Stay safe, and we hope to see you actually on campus on November 18th, 2021, as we hold our 15th Annual School of Business Visitation Day. We hope to see you then.